Right here, right here, right here.
Danger. There.
He's hurting.
Yeah. He's dead. I got
that's
him.
one.
Yeah, one more behind, one more behind. Oh, he
Nice.
tried.
Oh, bitch. I wouldn't.
I know.
I've been watching y'all for like 20 minutes, bro.
I know.
I've been trying to get past you. Y'all being the free loadout. Y'all ugly anyway.
Good night. Oh, no, I'm dead. God, they came to the window. I shouldn't have crawled out there.
I think they're pushing. Yeah, pick him up the middle right here.
Hit one for 215.
15.
Hit another one. He's down.
Good kill. Good kill. Dude, that's cool. Joker just held that up so they couldn't see him.
Yeah. Oh, what happened?
Oh my god, AI sniper.
I wonder if I can get to you. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna have to book it.
You guys have 4 minutes. Yeah, minute. I think you guys got this.
I think we got it, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is cutting it close. I got it. I don't got it. You got it?
I got it.
10 seconds.
Oh, we're good. We're out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seconds
boys.
left.
6, 5.
5 left. You guys got it.
Oh my god, dude. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This weekend I got hands-on with the Arc Raiders tech test from Embark Studios, and I've got a lot to say. This game nails a ton of things: atmosphere, AI, sound, but it's not without a few rough edges. So let's dive into what worked and what still needs some love. First off, the atmosphere is incredible. The atmosphere is insanely immersive. Arc Raiders drops you into a gritty, mysterious world that feels extremely desolate and large. From massive ruined structures to wide open zones crawling with threats, it really pulls you in. Embark did such a great job with making you feel alone and truly on edge through every raid. It just feels like something or someone is always watching you. And the maps just work. They're vast and deep with tons of verticality to explore. And to follow up on atmosphere and maps, this playtest was polished, man. Like, if this game released today, I wouldn't be shocked. It's a gorgeous game with incredible graphics. The sound design is also top tier. I compare every game's sound design to Hunt Showdown because I really do feel like it's got the best sound out of any FPS right now. And I've got to say, man, Arc Raiders rivals that title. You hear everything. The buzz of the Arc drones overhead, the crunch of boots on gravel, distant gunfire echoing through the structures and canyons. The soundscape really fits the atmosphere. The small sounds aren't something to be overlooked either. One of my favorite sounds was walking around with a photoelectric cloak and listening to the old dial-up internet connection. Together, the visuals and audio immerse you in a retro futuristic world that's hard to step away from. And then there's the AI. They don't wait to die while you shoot at them. They flank, they retreat, they pressure you to make decisions. It makes every match feel dynamic. Most of the time, I was more worried about disturbing a Rocketeer than I was worried about another player engaging with me. Arc feels dangerous and unforgiving, and while sometimes that may be frustrating for myself or my team, but that just meant that Embark really nailed it with the intensity of each raid. Most of the time, AI feels like a chore or just target practice in most other games, but in Arc Raiders, you better watch your back and make sure there isn't an Arc lurking over your shoulder. Also really enjoyed the progression systems. I'm someone that loves the grind of games, and the skill tree had me hooked. There are 3 different categories that you can level up: conditioning, mobility, and survival. All of these categories impact how your character moves and loots, and to me, that gives purpose to the game. Many extraction shooters are lacking in purpose, in my opinion. You go in, you get kills, you loot. For what? Better loot and better guns? I personally need more purpose than that to pour hours and hours into an extraction shooter. But you know what? That might not be your style. You might not be interested in the skill tree. There are still many other things to grind in this game. Recipes to find, crafting stations to level up. Maybe you just really enjoy the PvP and want to hunt players down. There's still a lot to do. Speaking of PvP, I know a lot of people aren't big fans of it in these types of games. And I somewhat get that. It's stressful to lose your stuff, right? But Embark did a great job of allowing you to enter a match with a free loadout. So if you've been down on your luck and losing high dollar loadouts, or wanted to enter a raid without being stressed about gear fear, well, just equip your free loadout and jump in. While it's a great feature, I do have a suggestion of throwing in 1 or 2 shield rechargers in there. I understand that you shouldn't be diving into every match loaded down with great equipment, but one single shot from AI or perhaps another player, and you're already at a disadvantage. So I would love to see at least one shield recharger thrown in the free loadout. Speaking of suggestions, I have a few changes that I would like to see in Arc Raiders. Most importantly, one that probably a lot of you hardcore extraction guys are going to disagree with, but that's okay. In Hunt Showdown, when a player gets killed, there is a short period of being able to revive a fully down player. Once you are revived in Hunt, you lose a little bit of max health, so there are still some consequences for dying, but they do give you a chance of being revived. On the flip side, if you down a player, you can throw a Molotov on their body to burn it, and once it's fully burned, their teammates can't revive them at all. I love this mechanic so much because it gives the down player a reason to still be invested in the raid. I know that many extraction shooter fans love the punishing mechanic of once you're dead, but in my opinion, fun is the great equalizer. Let's say you die within the first 5 minutes of a match. Someone picked you off, your teammates kill them, and now you're dead. In Arc Raiders, some lobbies run to a half hour. Is it fun to sit there and watch your team play for another 25 minutes? I don't think so. So again, I think the more casual player base is going to enjoy that fun factor of being still invested in the raid instead of the punishing mechanic of once you're dead, you're dead. I'd also like to see a little more weaponry pop up in the loot pool. I was missing the rush of finding an exotic weapon in a high tier loot area and trying to escape. Again, this goes back to a fun factor. Once you get out with a great weapon, I mean, you're not keeping it forever, right? Chances are you're going to lose it in your next couple of raids. Chasing the thrill of finding something exclusive will never get old. And finally, some minor changes that I would like to see. An absolute must, in my opinion, is a batch sell option. I wasted way too much time selling items one stack at a time. This is just a quality of life thing that should really be introduced in the game prior to launch. Also, I'm not sure if anyone else will agree with this, but I would like to turn up the player visibility just a touch. In dark areas or dense shrubbery, good luck tracking a target. I don't think that players need some sort of outline surrounding their body. That's definitely not what I'm saying, but I did lose track of players while in gunfights sometimes. Combine the player visibility with a lot of splash feedback on the screen while being shot, it can be frustrating at times. And since we're talking feedback, I would like to see hit markers. This is a minor gripe, and when it's all said and done, I wouldn't be too concerned if it got added or not, but after playing competitive FPS games the majority of my life, I've depended on that feedback to know that I'm landing my shots. Yes, I know that the damage numbers pop up in the top left corner, but some instant feedback would be nice. Again, combining all of these things, player visibility, splash feedback, and no hit markers, made me really rethink if I was landing any shots in the moment of a gunfight. Look, overall, Arc Raiders absolutely blew away my expectations. Even as someone who hates third-person shooters, I really can't stand them, but Embark has something special here. If you played the tech test, let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you're hyped for their full release like I am, hit that like button, sub to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.